And today I wanted to talk to you about dry brushing. As many of you know, we just recently put together a self care kit with various products that you can use at home to help with various health issues. And so this month, we're going to talk about each of the items in that kit and how to use it. So today we're talking about dry brushing. So dry brushing is using a brush like this one. This is the one that comes in our kits. To help your lymphatic system. Now, most of us have not heard about our lymphatic system. It is the way in which we take fluid from the outskirts of our body, so fingers and toes, and return it to our core so that just thought I just heard something. So that our body doesn't just have all this fluid sitting in our fingers and toes and arms and legs. Or other various parts of our torso, so that we don't stay stuck. So part of our lymphatic system's job is to kind of be the garbage collectors of our body. So it takes the exhausted resources, our garbage, from our tissues and brings it back into our circulatory system so that it can be processed out by our liver and kidneys. These are wonderful things when they're working properly. But for a lot of us, they, for whatever reason, aren't. And so lymphatic brushing is a great way to kind of supplement what our body usually does on its own, but needs a little extra help sometimes. So who benefits from dry brushing? Anyone who has puffiness anywhere. If you have fluid that's just kind of sitting under your skin, dry brushing can be a good way to help get that out from under your skin, back into your circulatory system, and out of your body. A lot of people who I deal with are people who have Lyme disease or other chronic illnesses, because it helps you to get just that extra trash, extra garbage out of your body, Other people who benefit from dry brushing is anyone with itchy skin or dry skin, because what the dry brushing is doing is it's helping slough off that top layer of skin. And since it's taking off the top layer of your skin, or at least the dry skin on top of it, the dead skin cells, it helps to let newer, fresher skin come through. So it helps keep our skin nice and healthy. It also increases blood circulation to the skin, which helps have a nice, healthier skin. And it also, if you have like that itchy sensation where you just have too much dead or dry skin, it helps to slough that off and kind of itch it in the process. Yeah. So that's kind of an overview of dry brushing and who it benefits. So I want to real quick go over how we do it. So the first thing to be aware of is I'm obviously wearing clothes because we want to keep this channel PG. But generally you would be doing this without any clothes on, because that's going to give you the greatest access to your skin. When you brush, you can do short strokes, you can do longer strokes, whatever feels good for you. I usually kind of like a medium stroke. Yeah, that feels good. It's been a while since I dry brushed. I need to do it more often. But you don't want to hurt your skin. Your goal isn't to go as hard as possible and rip off layers of skin. Your goal is to just let it slough. So you're doing just enough. You can see my skin is getting a little red, but no deep scratches. There's no blood. If you look very carefully, you can see some slight scratches, but nothing crazy. So how do we dry brush? What direction? All that mess. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit here, so hopefully you can see a little more of what I'm showing you. So I like to start with my legs. So you start with your feet, actually. And you're going to dry brush your feet, up your legs. With your legs, you're always going towards the torso, arms towards the torso, head towards the torso. So we're going to do our legs, front, back, all the sides. Go ahead and do the other one, front, back, all the sides. And we're going to do our arms, front, back, all the sides. Just like that. With our head and neck, we're going to want to be a little gentler because obviously our facial skin is a little softer than the rest of our body. So we can do this through our hair. This is also a great time if you bought the kit to use your gua sha comb because that's going to get all in your hair. And you're going to dry brush down your neck. You're going to very gently dry brush your face. Again, always downward, which is why we want to be very gentle on the face. And do our neck. When we get to our chest, we're also going to go down. Ladies, especially, but gentlemen as well, you want to do a thorough job of your breast tissue because you have a lot of lymphatic ducts and a lot of lymph nodes in there. So you want to make sure, like when you're doing your arms, you want to make sure you get into your armpit and your groin because you also have a lot of lymph nodes in those areas as well. We're going to brush down our chest. Ladies, if you are a little more buxom, or gentlemen for that matter, you're going to want to make sure that you lift and get underneath as well. Some people, when they do dry brushing on the breast tissue, they'll do circles. That's entirely up to you. I like to just make sure that I'm getting everything. And then when we get to our abdomen, we're going to pretend we have a clock here. So if my stomach is a clock facing you, I'm going to go clockwise. So I'm going to go up the right side because I'm following my large intestine. Go up my right side, across, down, back to the middle, and down. Because that's going to follow our intestines. So up my right side, which you're seeing my left, but this is my right. Across, down, back towards the middle once we get to the lower abdomen. Actually, I'm going to pull this up so you can see my pants. So, and then down, okay? And what that's going to do is help move our intestines because that's how we excrete. We get it out through our large intestine. We can also get it out through our kidneys. So when you do your back, you're going to just go down the entirety of your back because we go down the upper part. You might want to get some help with this, but it is possible to do on your own. And then you're going to get here. Your kidneys are right about here. We're going to keep going down all the way through so that gets all that fluid heading towards our bladder so that we can excrete it as well. Hopefully this quick overview gives you some good reasons to get your own dry brush. We have them here at the Red Dragon Wellness Center in Salisbury, Maryland for $15 a piece. And then we also have, of course, the entire kit that we'll be going over this month. Y'all have a great evening. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.